Good evening, one and all.
No, you better not be live.
We are.
We were waiting for Mark. he had a fan problem. A coolant problem, didn't you, Mark?
Oh, I can't breathe.
Rabbit was lost.
It is hot. I'm hot in here. I'm going to have to open the window a little while. It's absolutely sweltering. But anyway, good evening, everybody. How are we? How's the crew this week?
Oh, good, man. I'm just, my balls are hot. Not gonna lie.
No, good my end.
Jackson, you don't even look cold, warm. You look quite cool.
I'm sweating. I am sweating. I've just not long had a shower. I've got the two windows open. The missus has probably put the fucking heating on downstairs because she's constantly cold. So give me half an hour, you see all the sweat dripping off.
And Roy, you all right, Roy?
Half left, but I'm here.
Half left. Right, we'll say good evening to one or two people. Oh, does anyone else want to do it this week?
Yeah, we'll let Roy do it this week, yeah? We'll let Roy have a pop.
Roy, fancy it?
Oh, well, there's obviously some messages that I can't see for some reason, because the very first one I've got there is Jackson Vape Review saying hi to Kieran. So, but we've got Jackson, we've got Savage Simon, we have got Nikki Maynard, we have number one Spanner, ABC.
Daniel? Oh
no, number two Spanner, Daniel.
Oh, he's not going to like that.
Oh, he ain't going to like that. You're upset him. You've upset Daniel. That's it.
We've got Nita, we've got Mick King, we've got Scott Morrison, we've got Patrick Pyle, we have Rufus, we have Vaping Knob, Jason Lee, Frankenmeiser. He's going, well, what do you know? He made it live. You're more than welcome. We've got Andy Media. We've got number three Spanner, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
We've got Timothy Rice.
Timothy.
Yes, Timothy. Adrian Mason, Chris Houghton, Dion78, Mr. Grant Mullins, Kirk Stevens, Murray Robertson, Helen Knight, who definitely supports a fantastic team.
It's Man United, she isn't she?
Yeah. We have got Mr. David Adair. We've got Jay Dilly Dally, Mixed Reviews, Richard Lewis, Hooked on Funk. We've got Michelle B.
Oh, hang on. Special hello, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Oh, dear, Michelle.
How was your potatoes?
Michelle, you're going to be spending money. Albert Valente, It's Not Smoke. Jay Jury, Paul Webb. And that's us down to the bottom. And we've got Mark's favourite person then. Cat Shit Liquor.
Cat shit, my second favourite. I like dog shit sniffer best.
I'm sure you must have missed. For anyone Roy missed, he meant to say hello. I'm sure he must have missed one.
That's all the names I can see on the chat. And say,
well, that will do me, Roy. That will do me.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
While you've got the hot seat, would you like to tell us what you're vaping on?
I suppose I could. Yes, Michelle, it is what you think it is.
Hands there make me more bloody hot.
Oh, I've got the Quaggle Vape. Point me even talking now. Yes, Michelle, it is. It's the blue Tiffany.
Would you? Would you like a full screen, Roy?
No.
Keep me out of the way. No.
So, got the Quaggle Vape Lucky with the unicorn Nevermore on top. And in there, I have got the Shake Up TVP Shake 'em Up in 9 milligram.
You're giving that a bashing, Roy.
Yeah, not as much as that one.
Christ.
That's the end of the concentrate bottle.
Is it?
Really?
Yeah. And that's it in 9 milligrams. That's all just mouth to lung because it's on the Ed Balance with the Bishop on top. That's what I have in there is the tartanberry. It's just see said it's no harm to anybody at 9 milligram at 50/50. It is 10 times, no, not 10 times. It's twice as good as the short fill.
Some juices, Jackson, you do this, don't you? Some juices don't work as a mouth to lung when they do as a short fill, and vice versa. Vice versa. But
down to the ratio of 50/50, you're always going to get more flavour on the 50/50.
A lot of plenty in there. 60.
See, the thing what I've noticed as well myself, though, some of the short fill bottles, direct lung, they're tasteless. They'll say they've got 4 or 5 flavours and you taste 1 or 2. And then what I've noticed, though, you re-put it on a mouth to lung, and you tend to find with some of them, not all of them, some of them, you get them 4 or 5 flavours. So it's very weird, very strange.
But then again, some short fills will be too thick to go through like a mouth to lung tank.
Yeah.
But if you're dripping them. And then I have also got the converter, Ambition Mods converter, with the Ed Zachary on it. And in it, I've got the Killenberry on there. And then, last but not least, is the Voopoo Drag S with the Voopoo tank on top with the Wotofo Smart Coil in there. And it is Tartanberry that I have in it. So it's been a TVP week all week.
Get in, lads.
Because they just, it's... I know I said in my reviews and everything else, the Tartanberry's still my favourite. Still a 10 out of 10 juice for me.
You love that. You always said that right from the start.
I have. But the other ones are 9.5, 9.5 juices. So to me, but they're all...
Yeah, Fiona Clark, we all know Fiona Clark, obviously. She's very, very fussy when it comes to juice. She said after a 2-week steep, it's amazing. And listen, coming from her, that is practically a 10 out of 10.
That's praise indeed, isn't it?
It is.
The Tartanberry... Like I left it a week just before I made it up and got it made up, and the transition, vaping it, you get the transition of the flavour, and as you keep vaping it, the flavour's just coming more and more and more through. Tell you what I did find, because I thought I'd run out of VG boots.
No. Boots.
Yeah. Boots.
Also available at Naturevape, folks.
Is it? I needed it there and then that day to make it up. And as fantastic as your service is, I know it's next day. You couldn't get it. Plus, it was a Saturday, so I wouldn't have got it until the Monday. I wouldn't have got it there until the Monday. But yeah.
Thank you, young Roy. I always call you young Roy because you look young for your age.
Thank you.
What? He does.
See what?
He's older than me.
How old, Roy? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 50 in September.
Yeah, you don't look that. Nowhere near.
He doesn't look that, does he, with his cheeky grin?
No, nowhere near.
Must be all those potatoes you eat, Roy. Good for you.
I would say personally, I think TVP is aging quite a bit, isn't he?
What?
You can see the grey now. Before you never could see the grey.
I've aged fucking terribly, honest to God. I was browsing, this is a true story, right? I was browsing YouTube, and for some reason, right, I was signed into a different account, and one of my videos came up from like 5 years ago, and I swear to God, I looked 21. It was unbelievable. I looked at the video and I was fucking like visibly shocked, shaken. Like, what has happened?
Yeah, I've done that, and you think, God, I've aged in 5 years. But...
Here, just for that comment you put on the screen, Fletch, why didn't your missus get 3 bottles? Should have had a better deal.
Jackson, we're round to you. This took a long while, Roy. What are you vaping on tonight, Jackson?
We've got the Pulse, the original Pulse.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm really loving this. I took it out the other week, and I'm really loving it again. And I got the Loop RDA on. I think it's bloody class. I know it's old. I know, 3+ years old. But
it's not the hardest hitter, but fucking does work. When it works, man, it does the job.
Yeah. So I'm on that. And in that, I've got behind me the Shake 'em Up TVP Shake 'em Up with a bit of ice in. Cracking. We've got, as always, the Aegis Battered Works mod with the Aromarizer Plus V2. That's got in Kilbury, which is behind me, with ice. Lovely jubbly.
Heathen.
And then last but not least, we've got the Pulse 2. If you can see that, the 95 watt Squonker with the Pulse 2 RDA on top. And in that, we've got a bit Gongo Bongo. And that's it. Short and sweet.
Stuff. Would you like to go last, Mark? Because I know you're vaping on something rather.
Oh, then go on. Then I'll go last. Go ahead.
I'll go third then tonight. We're going round in a clockwise fashion. I'm vaping on the Ed Zachary with the Ed Balance with a nice chip, Roy. In that, I've got Shake 'em Up, and like you, Roy, I've given that a bit of hiding. I do love that Shake 'em Up. I think that's. I tried the Killenberry, and that's not that 3 weeks now, and I think that is the nicest it's been. Interesting to see if it gets even better after 4, because that is nice. But the Shake 'em Up loses a bit of its banana after a while and gains some strawberry, and it just blends in lovely after a while.
That's what it's meant to do.
If anyone thinks, this is too banana-y, leave it alone, come back to it, because it will change. What else am I vaping on? I'm on the Reload. We've got the new air.
Wait, why are you smoking, Matt? I don't like it when you smoke. Where is it?
Well, because I don't normally stock these products.
Yo, you've got the Clutch 8. Oh man, what?
I've got the Clutch 18. We're stocking them as well, so they're on the site.
I haven't been on the site for a bit, so
they only went on the other night, a few nights ago, the weekend, I think. The main reason is there's 2 things really. One is it hasn't got a chip, so it can't go wrong. And it's made with signature mods, and signature mods normally quality control their stuff really well. They did with the first Clutch, and I probably should have stocked that, the 21700, and I didn't.
You should, but very expensive for what it was.
Yeah, but it is nicely made, I have to say. I've got the Reload on top there.
So may I ask? May I be the first to ask what retail is on that?
You can. You know, I'm like the prices.
No, it's going to be over a one. It's going to be over a one, isn't it?
No, I think it's just under, isn't it?
£95, £94.99, and you can get it in black, red, blue, green, or silver.
Screws underneath to adjust. There's a fuse in the bottom as well, safety fuse, and there's also a lock switch the other side, which I think is a good little feature. See the little silver piece there?
Yeah.
If you turn it round, you can lock it, so it's a safety switch, so it won't go off.
I've got an original made by Signature Mods. At Signature Mods, this is the 21700 Squonker, which has got juice in, as you can tell, which I probably shouldn't leave juice in a battery. But yeah, I've got the original with the resin doors, which I absolutely love.
Yep. So there you go, folks. Green, red, black, blue, I think.
Don't leave batteries in your mechanical mods, people, okay?
Never do that. So yeah, that's that. And what else am I on? I'm still on Roy's tank. I did try and get some of these to no avail. They seem out of stock everywhere. The Vupu PMP tank. This is a 4mm one, isn't it, Roy?
Yeah.
Basically lifts off the base on a magnetic base. Still really enjoying this coil.
They are. I absolutely. I've now got 2 of them.
Sorry?
As you know, I've now got. Well, I've got 3 of them.
Right.
And gave one to my wee sister, and she's loving it.
Yeah, right. Roberts, pay attention.
Sorry, I thought we were talking about the SMRT coil again.
Yeah. I think you need to try one, Mark. You know, one day.
Oh God.
One day you will, perhaps. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm vaping on tonight. Yeah, it is. It is. I still haven't, and I will try this. I was sent this. I haven't tried it yet. I will do. Apologies for that. I wanted to try it before now, but I have been absolutely snowed under. But I want to give it the time to do it.
Hey, Laurie.
Laurie's in, is she? And tonight I am on a... Oh, look. The green screen doesn't like Peroni bottles. I'll put it in front of me. Tonight,
there's a good question. Fletch wants to know, how can his missus steep a juice if she
just leave it a week or two, shake every couple of days, get the air into it, and you'll be absolutely fine.
Shake it, squeeze the bottle, let the air out, let fresh air in, put the lid back on.
Yeah, it needs with no nicking, it needs aerating. The thing is, with nicking, air is bad for nick. Any oxygen is bad for nicotine. So, but without nick, to steep it, you need. Oh,
it was without nick. She was asking, was she?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And yeah, there's Albert himself. So I've got 3. I did get an interesting message last week. No, I'll move on to that later. I'm going to come to that later.
He's smoking again, look. Stop smoking.
Mr. TVP's turn to...
Well, how he felt a snatch. Would you like to tell us what you've opened on?
Mr. Felter Snatch would like to go now, yes. Thank you. So tonight I'm on the independent mods with the Violator, and inside there I've got some Shake 'em Up, some TVP Shake 'em Up, which, as Mark said, is getting better and better and better by the day, I'd say. That banana is, it's probably dropped off like 30%, I'd say, from fresh, which I know when I first vaped it fresh, it was very, very... quite an overbearing banana, which is why we always say steepy liquids, but now it's just getting absolutely pucker and perfect. The more I vape it, the more it's becoming my favourite juice out of the range. So that is that. I'm on the very elitist balance, of course, just to piss Roy off, with the very non-elitist Ed Zachary on top of there. Just DNA board there, Roy. What are you saying? Huh? Keep it that way.
No. It still works exactly the same. Push button, it fires.
And I'm also on the Asmodeus. I forget the name of this. What's this one with the fucking touchy screen? What's the name of this one, right?
I can't remember what it was. I never stocked it.
Anyway, it's a Starwood one.
Much, actually.
I can't remember the name of it. Someone put in chat what the name of it is. But on top of there, I have got the Geminus prototype working one.
Hang on.
Finally. I've got a Geminus prototype on top of there, which is working absolutely beautifully. They actually sent it with 2 round wire coils in, because she said when she sent it, we've tested the deck this time, so we know it fucking works. And thankfully it does. I think looking at from what they sent last time to this one, there was a 510 pin issue. They made the 510 pin too short. But obviously, they won't admit that, being a vape company. But I've stripped the 2 apart, and the 510 in this is longer. But it works. Okay, it works. I've got some Naturevape aliens in there at 3mm. Let me have a 2.
Nearly got another round for that.
60 watts. The Lustro Kadama, that's what it is.
Lustro, that's it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb now and say this. Okay, the flavour on this. If you thought the flavour on the FP was good, wait until you get your mitts on one of these. I am super impressed with the flavour. Couple of little things to iron out. One being the airflow. The airflow's a little louder than I anticipated. It's not obnoxious, but it's a little louder than I anticipated. And just a couple of other little tiny niggly bits. But as a first prototype, I am happy.
Good evening, Mr. Devil Vapor. Dean.
Dean. Give it a decent go there, Mark. That's not that noisy, is it?
Wow. Just a little bit louder than I anticipated.
Jackson, vape your romanizer.
Yeah. What?
Vape your romanizer. It's not as noisy as that, Mark. So it's not.
Yeah, so listen, I think it's a sexy looking RTA. It's 28mm. It looks the fucking tits there. The flavour on it is absolutely. Now, I've put Just Jam in it because obviously I've vaped that for 3-4 years and I know exactly how it should taste. And I'll be honest with you, it's not really tasting much better than it does in that. So I'm super pumped for this tank. And I've got a nice ice cold Carling because my balls are hot. And I'm really
Are you putting it there then, Mark?
honest to God, I am Betty Swallocks tonight. It is hot.
Betty Swallocks. So hang on, let me give you a full screen, Mark. I want to see a close up of this, if I can do it without crashing everything. A close up of this RTA. Here we go. You're on full.
All right, let me just bear with me 1 second while I sort. I'm just gonna give me 30 seconds and I'll get the focusing so everyone can see it. All right, won't be a sec.
Oh dear. Oh dear. This is Mark working with his camera. If we lose Mark, folks, it'll just be his fault. Don't worry about it.
Right, let's get the focusing. So there you go. There's the RTA.
Look at that. That is nice.
Yeah, looks nice.
Dual independent airflow. We've got top fill. That's my own drip tip on there, by the way, because I don't like the drip tip they've provided either. But yeah, 28mm. Top fill, nice and easy, just bayonet fitted.
Nice.
Really super easy to work.
What sort of branding are you thinking on it?
None.
Good.
The only branding I want is maybe to just have Geminus engraved, just the word engraved into the tank, nice and thin, like a signature, and the branding on the base. But that's it.
You mean like the true tank, Mark, like I did?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You know, you got to learn from the best, Mark, can't you?
You know. Right,
let's are taking screenshots.
Let's take him on full screen. Let him have a vape so we can all see it. There you go.
Do you know what though? Do you know what though? Again, for somebody like me, right, some little old me, to design something from top to bottom again and to actually vape on it, it just makes me really proud. Super proud.
Should do.
Yeah. And I just think, I just think it vapes fantastic. Like you can see some bubbles coming up there, some wicking going on.
I don't know if you can see the true tank for anyone, but I've got juice in it. I don't know if you can see it. No, without the juice, you might be able to.
So what I want to do, Mark, is like you did,
like that,
but less. So yours is laser engraved, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want mine actually engraving into the barrel. I want to design a Geminus signature in a really thin font and just have that on the barrel. That's it. That's the only branding I want on the tank.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then obviously underneath it'll say designed by moi.
Yeah, because you do have to, with the Chinese, you know this, you have to calm them down. Otherwise, it's up like they love blinging stuff, don't they? Even this here, I would rather that clutch wasn't written on there. I'd rather just have that plain.
Yeah, put it underneath.
Yeah, it's got writing underneath, Mike Vapes and all the rest of it. So, you know, number 304. There you go. Well done, Mark. So, any idea how long?
Well, listen, I think the main issue on this is going to be quieting the airflow down slightly, which I've got a good idea what it is. I've got a good idea how we can achieve that, and also just opening it up slightly. And when I say opening it up slightly, I think these slits at the bottom are slightly too small. So if I can put another 2mm on, so when I say it's restricted wide open with 3mm cores in, I put it at an 8.5, so it's not massively restricted if you know my ratings, but there is a restriction there. So I think if I can open them up another 2mm each, and sort the airflow out. The other slight issue I've got is they put flathead screws in the deck, which is not a massive issue because they're actually inside the screw holes, so your screwdriver finds them instantly. You know what I mean? They're not exposed, so you're trying to,
At
see
this
screwdrivers.
stage, though, they could still change that, couldn't they?
They could do, yeah, they could do. I mean, if I had my own way, which I will do, I'll have grub screws in. But listen, if we can get that done on prototype 2, and I'm happy, fucking, everything's go. It's go.
Excellent, Mark. Excellent. So, well, look forward to hearing more. I was hoping they were going to send you a couple, and you could have forwarded one on to your old buddy.
Dude, I did tell you, didn't I? So it's funny because they sent me 2 first, non-working ones, and then the second time they sent me 1, and it's like, what?
By pigeon.
They sent you the only working one.
Probably, yeah, right.
Isn't there a 510
They made 3. They probably made 3 to start with and said, right, we'll send these 2 out to Mark and we'll keep this one. Then you went, they're not working, and they're like, oh shoot, we have to send this one now. We've got none left. Oh.
I will say one thing before we move on. So with the FP with the straight glass, some people had vapor lock issues because the glass was super tight to the chimney, and it was. This fucking wicks like a dream with a straight glass on, like an absolute dream. There's plenty of room in there, and it just.
I think that looks nice as well. I think it looks so. How, with it set up like that, what does it hold with a straight glass?
With this one, it holds 3.8.
Well, that's all right, isn't it?
Which is all right. With the bubble, I'm hoping. See, they're saying 6. I said, can we not do like 6.5? But we'll see. I mean, 6 is still good anyway.
You see, you got the bayonet fitting on top. It is done.
Dude, literally like off.
Yeah, fill and on. So I'd rather fill it up a bit more than have a bubble glass, personally. If I see.
Yeah, I think that looks like super fucking clean.
It does.
Super clean. I think for me, it's the perfect height. It's the perfect width. Yeah, I just fucking love it. I love it. And it's going to actually be a little shorter than that.
Eating Boris.
A little shorter.
Little shorter.
But we'll move on. We'll move on anyway. That's the Geminis.
We'll move on. Well, I think it looks superb and well done to you. I can't wait to try it already. And we will. Right, what should we do next? Last week I offered out a competition for people to take pictures of the TVP juice to win 3 bottles. I can say that I had some pictures. There's only one that I can display. The rest.
You know what you should have done, Mark? You should have shown the other one, but like pixelated the face out a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I could have done. Well, there was others as well, and obviously, funny as the pictures were, and us 4 have all seen them and given us a little giggle. So well done for your creativity, superb. They're not something I can show on the screen.
Well, they are, but Mark's going soft. I would have shown it personally, but
Well, I'll forward you the picture, Mark, and you can show it on your show. How's that?
Deal. But listen, I think what Mark's trying to say is, look, we had a few entries, but a lot of them weren't suitable to show on the show. They were of a certain reviewer in compromisable situations with my juice. So I'll leave that to your imagination. So what we're going to do going forward, we're going to roll it over till next week. And instead of just being able to email Mark, you can also PM me on Facebook, all right? You can PM me your pictures on Facebook. I'll forward them on to Mark. So if you don't want to email, if you don't want to find about emailing, just PM me on Facebook, make a picture, and I'll forward them on to Mark. So there's another option for you.
I have had one, which I'll show. There you go. Darts with the juice on the darts. So thank you for that. That's one I could show. So yeah, we'll roll it over until next week.
Just get creative. Like, you've got a little idea there of the dart. Just get creative, man. Just take pictures of the juice anywhere. Anywhere you want, really. And just like I say, email Mark. Do you want to put your email address in again, Mark? Yeah. Or you can PM me on Facebook.
I'll type it in here.
And we're going to roll it over a week.
I can barely see my key.
Because, like I say, a lot of the entries were, although they were fucking hilarious,
they were
really, really funny.
And that'll give everyone a good incentive to to have a look at your next what's going down or something, because they will be on there, perhaps.
Maybe they will. Yeah, maybe they will.
Maybe they will. Worth tuning in. Is it time for Jackson 5?
It is. We're at that time for Jackson 5.
Start singing, Mark.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please give me?
We'll have a little chat about if anyone's into cricket. I take it most of us are nowadays with the cricket, with the England squad, and what's been happening with obviously the racist tweets and everything regarding Ollie Robinson. So, thoughts and opinions.
You're talking about racist tweets now. I'm out. I cannot participate. That's me.
I can't participate.
What we're thinking? What we're thinking on it?
Well, I know how I feel about it. I was absolutely incensed. It's a man he's written some. I did read the tweets, so nothing that bad. Honestly, they really weren't. And he did it when he was 18.
17 or 18, wasn't it? Yeah.
We've all done stupid things. Every single one of us when we're 18. And there's no way he deserved to get a match ban. He's got the proudest moment of his life, representing his country at cricket, and because of something he put on Twitter.
Just for context, Mark, can we say what the tweet was?
It was punctuation marks about, do you think the Asian people smile like this? And he used punctuation marks to their eyes or whatever. That's all it was. And is that bad? It certainly does. Does it deserve to stop you playing cricket for your country?
No.
You know,
how many people, how many of us can fucking sit here, including everyone in chat, and say we did not say or do something fucking stupid when we were 18?
Yeah.
When I was 18, there was no such thing as Twitter, Facebook.
There was no, exactly right. There was no social
we did
media
other things
to hold us accountable 10, 15 years later. Had there been, I'd probably be in jail now for a long time. Yeah,
for a long time.
I wouldn't be allowed access to internet. Let's put it that way. So listen, the lad. Can you even call it a mistake? It's for me, it's a gag, right? It's a gag that people, the snowflake generation of 2021, have took too far, took too hard. So fuck them, I say. As for suspending him, are you having a fucking bubble? Are you having a laugh? No. Because all these people, sorry, Mark, all these people that have suspended him are putting themselves on a fucking pedestal and saying, we've never fucked up, we've never done nothing wrong.
Right.
We are perfect. Get out of it. You're not perfect. And for me, it's not only cricket, it's not only one tweet. For me, it's a judgment on society as a whole today. And when I say snowflake generation, fuck me, do I mean it? We are literally now in such a snowflake generation. It is unbelievable. You cannot say nothing without offending somebody. And I'm sorry, if you take offense at something I say, whether it be a joke or whatever, that's on you. That's on you. You're offended, not me.
Exactly, Mark. It's just
but the problem, like you said, the problem we've got now is you've got that much social media, Facebook and everything. You go back in our day, you didn't have that at all. Do you know what I mean?
Whenever you get somebody walking into Primark and complain that a boy's t-shirt has got a football on it and a girl's t-shirt has got a princess or a unicorn on it, that's taking things to another level. It's just it
really didn't sit well with me. Didn't sit well.
Not me neither, Matt. Me neither. The whole situation just didn't sit right with me, and it makes me sit there and ponder our future as a society. Are we going to allow this kind of shit to keep flying and keep happening? Is this us now?
But you see, the problem is everyone will say now, well, Mark, you're a racist, and Naturevape, you're a racist as well. We are, well, speak for myself, but I'm certain Mark isn't either. We're not. This is something a lad did it when he was 18. And
this is it.
It was a different time back then. It was just like it was a different time for us, just like it was a different time for our grandparents. Can you imagine if our grandparents were alive today and said some of the things they used to say? They'd be locked up. You'd lock them up.
My father
for racism and slander.
You need
It's a different time period. So 10 years ago, something like that. Listen, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm not a racist person, but I think that'd be harsh by today's standards to put a joke up like that. All right, as a professional sportsman, maybe think twice. But for a normal person to put that joke up, nobody would bat an eyelid. But because you're I'm never telling you all about it.
What the heck's that?
I got the motorbikes. Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Racing around.
I thought your missus had got a box of tricks out, Mark.
I love my history, as you know, and I've read World War I diaries of soldiers in the trenches at the Somme and everything else. And if some of that stuff was wrote today, those guys would have been, those guys were fighting for freedom, and the things that they wrote in their diaries and everything else, having a laugh, having a joke on it, and everything else. If they were wrote today, people would be cracking up. There was 30 complaints about a diary from World War I was published from somebody who was killed in the Somme, and there was 30 complaints about it because of what the diary contained. But yeah,
another thing on that, right? What a lot of people seem to forget is when people fought in World War I and World War II, I'd say a massive proportion of the people that were fighting for our freedoms were slightly racist.
Well, they were, and a lot of people
because of the time.
A lot of people would not buy a Japanese car. When I first started, I was a car salesman when early days of leaving school or whatever. A lot of people wouldn't buy a Japanese car because of the war still. But that has now faded and gone, But as you say, times do change. But what annoys me is that the guy turned up to play cricket. I watched the highlights. He put his heart and soul into it and did very well. And why didn't this come up before? It's like, he's playing cricket now. Let's search all his social media and see if we can dig up some dirt.
You know what the sad thing is? The saddest thing is now, Mark, for that poor fucking lad, he's going to be labelled a racist forever.
Yeah, he will.
Because of one stupid fucking tweet, there's people out there who will be labelling him a racist forever. Yeah. And to me, that is a fucking joke, man. I would be suing every single one of them. Hand over fist.
Yeah. So I think you know how we feel, folks. Jackson, you raised a quid. So actually, Boris Johnson is in chat, obviously, Boris. Did he stand up for him or not?
Yes, he stood up for him. He said it was an overreaction.
Coming from a man that made a comment about a letterbox.
I think Mark Ramprakash stood up for him as well, did he? Or did he not?
Yeah, he did.
No, that's
Monty Panesar didn't.
No, Panesar didn't.
Prime Minister intervention. Ramprakash says Prime Minister's intervention is unwelcome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know Monty Panesar.
Whoa.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson intervention of the England and Wales Cricket Board suspension of bowler Ollie Robinson is unwelcome, says former England batsman Mark Ramprakash.
Well, so are your comments, Mark Ramprakash. That's all I can say.
He was. I heard him on the radio, basically.
Can someone please screenshot that? Funny.
Do you know what? Good on Boris. He gets a lot of stick, but fucking good on him.
Absolutely.
It's what you want, though, isn't it? It's what he should be doing.
And sometimes it makes me sit here and think, right, we're in 2021 now. This is the next generation that's going to be running our country, so it's only going to get worse. What's the country going to be like? What's the world, the state going to be like in fucking 100, 200 years? Jesus Christ, you won't be able to say boo to a goose, will you?
No.
You'll be fucking locked up, mate. It'd be unbelievable.
Yeah. Horrendous. Well, thanks for that, Jackson.
I got a Facebook ban again, right, the other day, Mark. A 30-day ban for calling somebody, get this, for calling somebody a shithead.
No, I can't see how you get banned for that.
A 30-day ban, and our group got deleted because I called somebody a shithead.
How?
If everyone thinks that's fair to ban Mark for that, put a thumbs down. If you think it's not fair, put a thumbs up.
I think it's horrendous. Horrendous punishment.
Come on.
Unbelievable.
Vaping question, Mr. Burns. Laurie would like to know what's the best. This is for any of you. I don't buy 72 mg nicotine. Laurie would like to know what's the best 72 mg nicotine to buy.
Well, in theory, you aren't supposed to be able to buy it, but you can buy it. Is it if you're a manufacturer or something? But we all know.
I buy it anytime I want.
We all know it's readily available. We all know, but I can't sit here and recommend which one you buy when you shouldn't be able to buy it. In theory, how can I do that?
Send her a message.
Sorry,
send her a message.
In regards to what though, right? What does she mean? What brand?
No, Ennis. Just Ennis, and what's the best one to buy? Because she's now hooked on.
That's a very vague statement. Isn't it?
Well, she likes the Titanic short fill juices, and she's wanting to make that down into her MTL. So she's wanting, because otherwise she'll be putting
any, so long as it's clean, any.
Yeah.
What I would say is, because she's around so longer, get PG based. I buy a VG based, but get PG based. So long as it's clean, fresh nick, then you'll be absolutely fine. There's no such thing as the best nick. Nick's nick.
You had some before, Laurie. I don't think there was a problem with that. Get the same stuff. I think they still exist, going by memory.
Yeah, nicotine hubs one. Obviously we won't go into all the companies that do it, because
there's one here. It's not smoke, Mark. If you order 3 of the same flavour concentrates, do you get the discount? Yeah, you get the discount for 2. But actually, that's a good point. I haven't tried. Leave that one with me. I think you do. I think you get the discount carries on. I'm sure it does. Oh, that's.
I'm sure somebody would have complained by now.
That Saturday when I loaded them, I was like, oh no, I should have done this before.
Mark was ringing me. I was out shopping for some new togs and that. I was going out that night. Mark's ringing me. I fucked up, Mark. Help!
Don't tell anyone yet. Too late. Too late. Already have. Have I missed anything else in chat? So, Mark, I was going to ask you actually about your Facebook page, because I think, Roy, you said that you've been deleted or something.
It's a new page again, different name.
It's gone again. We've had 3 removed in
this latest one has gone again.
It's gone again, yeah.
Oh, you got to do something different. You got to knock Facebook on the head, haven't you?
Why is it gone? Is that people complaining though?
Well, do you know, it's a tough one, because we were very carefully relating, obviously, but you always there's always a chance of one slipping through the fucking net, isn't there? And some of the stuff we post in there, you're always going to get complaints and stuff. But I think it's Facebook now. I think it's Facebook. Just know it's us and just take us down straight away. So we've had 3 gone in 2 weeks, but we've got a Discord practically up and running. Once we nail it down, probably another couple of days, we'll start slinging invites out. And then fuck Facebook off forever.
It's got to be a better way, isn't it? I mean, us 4, I mean, I'm terrible with tech in a lot of respects. There's a man who's got an online website, but we've just, literally this morning, wasn't it? I formed a WhatsApp group for us 4. That's the first one I've ever done. But it works well for 4 of us, but I wouldn't like to say that would work well for 500 of you, because it would just be comment after comment after comment. Sure.
Yeah, you'd never be able to go through it all, would you ever?
Don't know. Who could complain about a WhatsApp group and what's said in there? It's end-to-end encrypted. It's between who's in there. Is it
exactly? They can't see it, and if anybody wants, I would dare say that GCHQ could actually read the messages if they so wanted to.
Yeah, well, don't forget who WhatsApp's owned by.
Well, I know that, but it's not as public as Facebook, is it? It's
not. Well, they take groups down all the time for pornography and all sorts of.
What, in WhatsApp?
In WhatsApp, yeah, of course they do.
Did you lose yours? You nearly answered that, didn't you?
I did.
Evening in. Well, I don't know what the answer is. And well, Discord group probably. I think we spoke about this before as well, didn't we? There's Telegraph as well. That's another one, isn't it? But
Yeah, the trouble with them is like Helen says. So you go on Telegram or you go on WhatsApp. Everybody knows your phone number then, so that's not a good thing, is it? Whereas Discord, you sign up, you can sign up anonymously or whatever. You can use your email, phone number, whatever, but nothing's public.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, of course you'd have everyone's phone number, wouldn't you? Super Hot Wheels. Good evening. How are your Ed Zacharys? Abdul says it sounds like a jumbo taking off. That was your motorbikes, Jackson.
Oh no!
I thought he meant my tank then.
Oh dear. Iggy, what's happened to Vic? I don't know. I'm not subscribed to Vic anymore.
He might have quit, mightn't he?
He's poorly. Leave him alone. He's poorly.
You can't be poorly all the time, every other week, mate, can you? Come on.
Dude, he's not a well man. Okay, I'm straight.
He's not a well man. He's not
a well man.
Not a well man.
Each and every time he goes to the doctor.
Jackson, don't you be stirring the pot now, okay? He's unwell.
I'm not, mate. It's just because it's probably because the best show. He's feeling the pressure now.
Swirling Month loves the clean lines of it. I think he is talking about your tank. China cloners are taking screenshots. Absolutely. Yeah.
What colours are you going to have in your tank, Mark?
We're going to have silver, black, and gunmetal.
Oh,
matte black though, not glossy, horrible black. Matte black.
Yeah.
Gunmetal sounds good.
Oh, Laurie. Subtitles are back. I'm on a Mac.
That's sorted now. You can go. That's all sorted. Chat's helped her get that sorted.
Oh dear. You calling this one the NT? What's NT?
What's NT?
TC.
Who said that? Who said that?
Catch it.
You calling this one there? What did I call the last one? Fuck pig. What is that? What's NT?
I don't know.
Oh.
Knob turd. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's what you're calling your new RTO. I bet it's got to be on that.
I was. Do you know when I brought the FP out? This is God's honest truth. And I was working on something else, and I was going to call it the TC.
Yeah, we know.
Follow from the FP. Yeah.
First word's thunder. Work it out first.
Thunder runts.
Well, that's better than being a company grunt.
I thought you were going to say it then.
Kieran, vaping on the Edge RTA with my own juices. I know how it should taste. Yeah, I saw a picture of the Edge.
There you go.
Yeah,
Northern,
that's the new
Northern
Steam tune, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Cat shit liquor. NT stands for Northern Twat.
Where's the wee clip to go with that?
Why did we get that?
We're all a bit slow there. We should have got that, shouldn't we? Oh, Jackson, have you seen that they're making a Fifth-hander version 2?
Oh yeah, I'll be having a look at that. Yeah, I've seen that. It looks all right.
They're making a version 2.
V2, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Fifth-hander. There you go, Fifth-hander.
Who's it made by? Fifth-hander.
Well, don't ask me about this. No, don't ask. I obviously I'd done a review on it, didn't I? Right, and it got sold to me, and on all the labelling around it, it come up YFTK. Right, the company I've had no word of a lie. The actual Vivanda company or whoever they fucking are, have emailed me about 16 times asking me can I take the video down.
Because it's made by because it's manufactured by a cloning company.
Well, they says, you need to take your review down, and I've messaged them back and said, why? I said, this is how I received it. You know, like obviously you get a package, you've got the seal around it, ain't you? So you've got your normal seal around it, and it's got the name all around FYT, and it's not their company, it weren't made by them. So I don't know where I stand with this area. I've left it up anyway.
where you stand is
Well,
leave
I
the
don't
review
know.
up. They've manufactured it. They've had YTFK manufacture it, who are a well-known cloning company. Unlucky Chucky, take their fucking shit off the box. Simple, innit?
Well, this is it. I've just I've had about the last 4 emails. I've ignored it, and then the last email they've sent me is, did you buy it from such and such company at this price? I didn't reply to it. I just left it. I just thought, for God's sake, leave it alone. Do you know
So
what I
hang
mean?
on,
But
who
no, a
actually
bit
made YFTK made the clone? Did they?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
and that's the one you've got.
yeah. So they're obviously not happy. Are they? Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so
the one I got.
you didn't review
That's
you
the
didn't
I put
review
it
the
up.
legitimate one.
As far as I was concerned, it was the actual legitimate one. This is the problem, right? So I brought it. This is what it said on it. This is how I reviewed it. And then Favanda got in touch, emailed me, and said, "We've watched your review. It's not the real one. We don't own this company." Do you get what I
Oh, so
mean?
you
And I
you
said,
bought
"Well,
you bought a fucking a knockoff, haven't you?
no, it was sold to me. It was sold to me by a well-known company, a very well-known company that told me it was the real one, and they
Oh
still, to
well,
this
fuck 'em
day,
then.
stand by the word. Because I got an email off the company that I brought it off, and I said, "Look, forwarded my email over to them." I said, "Well, I've received this." They says, "Ignore it because it's the real one." So I was like, "Well, I don't know."
Well, the only other option, Jackson, is they have had it manufactured by YFTK, who, in fairness, are really good
Yeah.
manufacturers. So if they don't want people to know that, then that's on them. Fuck them.
Well, that's what I thought, and it's like now because I ain't answering them back. They're emailing, and only the other day, because I've ignored the emails, they're sending me messages on Instagram now. So
Yeah, but you
it's
don't
like,
want
for
them
fuck's
handing
sake.
on Instagram, do you? Why don't you just
No,
tell them where you bought it? And as far as you're concerned, it's a legit product.
well, they messaged me with the company details, and I never said yes, I never said no. I said, well, you go find out yourself.
I'm not being
It's
funny,
all right.
Jackson. There's only one correct answer to the last email. Okay,
Yeah,
it's 2 words.
fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Yeah. So no, but I did see obviously the picture of the Vivanda 2, and it does look nice because I do like the Vivanda 1. I think it's
Yeah,
the Vanda Mini.
even Adrian Mason said in chat, as far as he can tell, the RTA is only ever made by YFTK. So they've had it manufactured by them. That's on them. If that's on the box, then take it off the fucking box if you don't want people to
It's
know.
obviously it's all over the box, all over. This is what I couldn't understand. You see, and I got in touch straight away. I got in touch with the people who I brought it off. I said, "Look, these are hounding me. What am I doing? Because I've put a review up. I've called it this. It's named as what it is on the box." And they got back in touch with me and says basically, "It's the real deal. Leave your review
Well,
up.
you
Leave
know
it
what?
how it is."
Right,
I'm like,
Jackson. Email YFTK and just say, look, did you guys manufacture this?
yeah,
And
that's a good
they'll either
point.
come back and say yes or no.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. I will do that.
I'm trying to find the box because you sent me one of them, didn't you, Jackson? I was trying to find the box for it.
While you're trying to find the box, for those asking about the concentrates, if you buy 3 of the concentrates, it comes out at £25.50 plus your postage and packaging.
Cheap as
Can't
chips.
mind that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
can't.
447 off the normal retail price. And if you use NV10, then you'll get 10% off that.
Only available for this show, Roy.
Only available on this show. If promoted in
Yeah,
any other
all like Chrissy says there, what they should be doing is saying, instead of emailing you giving you shit, so we'll send you an authentic to review instead. If there is such thing as an authentic.
Well, I'll tell you who offered it to me.
Yeah.
YFTK offered it to me, and I thought they made it. The version 2. So,
Well, clearly they do. They do manufacture it, so fuck them.
go figure. So someone's cloned a clone. Is that what they're saying?
No, to me it's cut and dry. Vivanda have had it manufactured by YFTK, which there's no shame in that whatsoever. But now they're getting pissy because they don't want people to know they had it manufactured by a clone company.
Yeah.
Tough shit.
That's exactly how I took it, exactly. I just thought that, or they think the review's shit. One of the two.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jackson. You've heard of SXK, the biggest cloners in the game.
Yeah.
You would be fucking amazed if I told you some of the stuff they've manufactured over the years for some of the biggest companies on the planet.
I was going to say, I bet it's a lot of well-known companies, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Yeah, this is it. So no, obviously I'm bound to get more emails, even though I ignore them. I think I got 16. That shows you 16 emails.
16 emails. They're persistent, aren't they?
16 emails, and I've had to block them on Instagram because it was every day.
Jackson, send them that picture I sent you on WhatsApp.
Message from TVP.
This is what I think of you fucking emails, you constant emails, you wet wipes.
From his throne. Eden Fiona, she is in chat. Were your ears burning earlier? Mark was talking about you, Fiona.
Oh, were your ears burning, Fiona? I bet they were. She's got big ears as well, by the way. Honestly, she looks like she's got ears like the FA Cup. Humongous.
Horrendous thing to say.
Very horrendous, Mark. That's very distasteful.
It's that kind of comment, Mr. Roberts, that had you put that on Twitter, that could have wrecked your darts career.
I learnt my lesson on Twitter, sir.
Did you get a strike on there as well?
You're not on Twitter.
No, I left Twitter. I left Twitter 2 years ago, mate.
Mark, did you leave or were
you?
I'm
not a massive fan of Twitter. I don't get that.
What's the word? Is it ousted? Is that the one?
Ousted.
Ousted from Twitter. Harangued, hounded.
I do, Laurie.
What?
I don't, Laurie.
I like cricket.
I do like the cricket, but to be honest with you, what has just happened with Ollie Robinson, I feel like my little stand, I'm not watching the next test match if he's not in it, because stick it. I really do feel strongly about it. I think it's disgusting.
I'm trying to weigh up what I would rather watch than cricket.
Grass grow?
I'd rather watch you in the toilet, Mark.
I don't know. I'd rather watch two flies.
See, I had my thoughts about you.
Oh, really, Roy?
Well, your face makes some interesting shapes when you're on the toilet.
I'd rather watch potatoes boil.
I watch enough of them boil.
We know. What'd you have for tea tonight, Roy?
Soup.
Michelle,
was it potato based?
Was it potato based tonight?
No, I had chicken. I had chicken and sweet corn. Michelle had vegetable, which has potatoes in it, and two of the kids had vegetable, and another one had tomato.
Baz says he's not a racist. He hates everyone. Fair dues. There's another point I was going to raise just then.
Alan, Mark is using the Asmodus Lustro Kadama.
Yeah, the Lustro, that's the one, yeah. I do forget the name of it because I don't use it all that often. I only pull it out every so often.
It's hideous looking.
See, that's another company SXK have made stuff for, isn't it?
I don't like the colours.
Ultrona or Asmodus.
Both, I think.
Ultrona makes a lot of stuff for. Ultrona makes a lot of stuff for them.
Definitely Ultrona.
I'll tell you now for a fact, they've never made anything for Asmodus, but SXK own Ultrona.
I know they do, yeah.
Okay.
Who make all the stab wood for Asmodus?
There you go.
I only got one stab wood.
Roy's looking for his stab wood.
Which is that one?
What one's that, Roy?
That's the Lunar.
Lunar.
That looks alright, doesn't it?
It's not bad.
I've got a stab wood, man.
It's a little single 18650.
This is one of my favourites that Ultrona ever did. It's the little Victory mod, little single 18650.
That's nice.
It's a beautiful little.
I had to laugh. That Luna at the start of the expo, he was trying to sell me for 70 quid. On the Sunday, I bought it off him for 25.
So, I think this is when we were talking about Ollie Robinson, superstar. I'll put this on the screen. To be frank, to be fair, I don't know. The guy in question was a shithead. Was he? Has he done more than I thought? Was he? Are you talking about him?
I don't think he's done anything else.
I don't think. I don't think he was talking about what we were talking about. To be fair, that must be.
There's another Robinson, of course, who would be down that path, wouldn't he? But that's not the one we're talking about. We're talking about the.
Good night, Laurie.
What's Laurie off? Good evening, Laurie. Good night, Laurie.
She's off.
Bye, Laurie. Good night.
It's Not Smoke says the site said $29.97 for 3.
Yeah, but when you go on to the checkout,
right.
It works it out to $25.50.
Yeah, that's a good point. Everyone should know that. It's exactly what Roy just said. When you first add it to your basket, it looks like you haven't had the discount. When you go to checkout, it will be there. There's nothing I can do about that. I've tried to change it. I can't. Right, I'm reading too much chat and not talking to you boys enough. What's time?
Right, I think the time has now come to lift that package up.
Package?
It's on your desk.
Oh yeah, the one he was talking about at the start of the show, Mark.
Well, that was this one to tease Michelle.
So the guy was talking about the TVP group one, not the geezer.
Right. Okay.
And I think Michelle wants to know, is it on the site? If not, when?
It's on the site, available to buy right now.
You better get your card out, Roy's done.
Yeah, you love it, don't you, Roy? Buy it for her. What's the matter with you?
It's not on the site under Dot.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Roy, when you buy it, tell her she'll have to live on potatoes for 2 weeks. Michelle wants to see it, man. She wants to see the baby blue colour.
Well, I can open it, but it'll be yours, Michelle.
Oh, it's factory sealed, Michelle.
Factory sealed.
Michelle, do you want it opened if you're going to buy it? Is it the frosted one?
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, Roy, it is.
It's not under Dot Mod.
Yes, it is.
I'm looking at Dot Mod at the minute.
It's there, Roy. Trust me. Mark, 20 minutes behind again. Yeah, I know. It's Roy's fault because he can't use my website.
Michelle said, "The fuck, I'm living on potatoes for a week."
Roy, we can't see your screen. Would you like that?
Apparently, he wants all the same flavors, Mark, in 3.
Yeah,
Does that still work?
Still work.
Yeah, he will. Go to the second one, Roy. The black one with the gold button. Now go right to the end. In the blank boxes. Blank boxes. No, up the top where it says select colour. There you go.
Boxes.
All the way at the end.
So you're meant to know that blank have got things on them.
Well, I haven't done a colour swatch for frosted, whatever colour. I do apologise. I thought I'd get it on ready for you for tonight.
Michelle said just open it. She's going to buy it.
Did she say that?
Yes, just open it. She's going to buy it. Yes, she's going to buy it.
Crack that fucker open, Marky Mark. Come on.
This one will be yours, Michelle.
I'll tell you what, if you're lucky, you might even get a signed one. He might sign the box for you. How's that?
Michelle, before he opens it, I don't like the look of it on the website.
Have you seen Jay Hayes when he? It's in Jay Hayes when he gets his big knife out to open the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got a wee pen knife.
Wow. Is that a scalpel?
It's a pen knife. I found it.
What, for a midget?
It is razor sharp. It does the job. Do you need a 10-inch blade to open a box?
Penknife for a dwarf. Are you allowed to say dwarf in
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Vertically challenged person.
Is it Snow White and the 7 vertically challenged gentlemen?
Yeah.
Oh, she said yes, sign it for her.
Sign it. In marker. Permanent marker. Would you like it? Of course I've got the bloody screen on, haven't I?
Mark,
you not knock it off a minute or two?
I'll knock it off.
Let's see the mess behind him.
Why hasn't that knocked it off? Yeah, I see a dodgy curtain then. I can't knock it off. No, I can't. Oh, it's locked. Why have I locked it?
Super Hot Wheels says, what do you reckon, dot mod or new Aspire box? Well, for me personally, Hot Wheels. Never been a big fan of dot mods. I know Michelle will kill me, but it's never been a massive fan. Come on.
Looks blue, doesn't it? It looks blue.
It does. It's green. It's
what can
green.
I put it behind so it won't look blue?
Hang on. If I do this.
No, it still looks bloody blue. There you go.
Yeah.
It is blue. It's like green, sorry. Yeah, it's this green screen. Doesn't like it, does it? What? It's locked.
Edward Blockley says, what's Mark doing with Tinkerbell's knife?
Right, dodgy curtain. There you go. There's the colour. Would you like it out of the cellophane so you can see it properly?
Don't sign the mod, she says. Sign the box, not the mod.
I wouldn't have signed the mod. Do you want it out of the box?
I'm not going to lie. That's one of the ugliest things I've ever laid eyes on, it, Jackson? That's...
Well, I'm not a fan of that. No, I'm not a fan of that.
It's horrendous, isn't it?
No, it's not my sort of thing.
Can you imagine meeting your mates down the boobsy with that?
You're not a girly, are you? There you go, Michelle. Ignore those heathens.
Heathens?
I think it's nice. Frosted.
Michelle said, "No, she don't want it now."
Well, I'll give it to Tina then.
Does Tina vape, Mark?
Yeah. She uses Tiffany Blue dot shell. That's all she uses. Dot mod with a dot shell. I'll put it back in the rack.
The dot shell is bloody amazing. Well, when I
hang on, 1 minute. Gay!
Whenever I wicked the dot shell, it lasted Michelle 4 weeks. Whenever she wicked it, it lasted her a week.
I won't deface the box, Michelle. I wouldn't sign it. It's there for you. Alan Daly, Mr. Tank. What's it like?
I showed him.
Oh, you showed him, have you?
I designed it, so it's fucking epic, of course.
Boris. Yeah, I think he's right at the minute, isn't he?
Well, we're the only UK vape one at the moment. No, we're not. There's a few, but
we're the best.
No,
we are number one.
That was remiss of me to say that. There's loads. I do apologise to all the other UK vape shows out
there.
Yeah.
Not.
I do. Genuinely, Jackson.
I do. Please give me a good review.
Flat Cat put his review of Killenberry up earlier. He quite enjoyed the juice, which I was watching it on the big screen on my big telly.
Oh, has he? Right. I was going to say, and the other point on that, actually, there's a few points on the juice. The reviews, the way the software works with my website, I think it's 2 weeks after you bought it, you'll get an email asking you to review the product, and that's always the prompt you get as to when the reviews come in. And they have started coming in, and they are, the ones that I've read so far have been very favourable, Mark. A lot of people are liking your juice. People have commented on me, sent me personal messages as well, saying how good it is, and they wish us both all the best and well, which is lovely.
The Killenberry, though, I've got to say, is outstanding. It is outstanding.
We've nearly run out, folks. and I'm not saying that as a pressure to.
Oh, yeah, we have. They almost sold out the short fills.
We've got. I told you earlier, didn't I? What we got?
Yeah, we've got three. We've got 3 Killenberry, I think.
I will tell you. I don't want to tell you one fibs.
Oh, fuck me. Dean's recorded this today. I know Dean's not going to be a fan because none of them have got Coolada in. They're just definitely not his flavour profile. So I'll be interested to watch Dean's review.
Killenberry, we've got 4.
But Dean has waited. Dean has steeped them. So.
Shake 'em up 3. And Tartanberry, we've got 8. And there's 1 pack of 3, multi-pack of 3. So that's it on the short fill. But there, I have asked, I've ordered more. I did it about a week ago because as soon as I saw how well they were selling. And they'll be here, I think, in about a week. So there's nothing to be desperate about, folks. But it's just a word of warning. If you thought, I'll order one of them tomorrow, it might pay you to order that sooner rather than later.
You've ordered some more, though, haven't you? We've got some more coming on.
Yeah, they'll be about a week.
TVP, he literally just said that.
Yeah, but he's all right.
Listen,
it's the heat, right? My balls are hot.
Your ears at your bottom, well, maybe they are.
I'm sure, Mark, you don't mind me telling the people out there how many bottles I work to start with, do you?
No, do I? No.
Really, really chuffed with everyone that supports, all of us, really. And, there was about 600 bottles. And you may not think that's much to sell in a fortnight, but believe you me, in the current environment, that's massive, really. That is a good result. And people are liking it as well, that's the result for me. That's what means everything. And I'm sure to you, Mark, as well.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I just think the way people have supported the juice and the way, like the positive reviews and stuff, obviously we're going to get some negative because it's very subjective juice, isn't it? But I think the overall positivity, the way people have supported, not only me, but you as well, is just phenomenal, man. Absolutely phenomenal. Above and beyond what I personally ever expected. Ever.
Yeah, well, that can't be bad then. That's good. That means, we're all happy. Someone did put in a review that they all taste a bit samey. I have to actually accept that in a way because they've all got strawberry in them. I suppose they are all a little bit samey.
They're all strawberry based, yeah, of course you're going to get...
watch this space.
Oh,
the next one won't be. The next one will not be samey, and it will be...
The next juice is going to blow your fucking mind.
And we always said if it went well, then we'd move it forward and keep going with it, and it has gone well. So I'm happy to move forward and keep going with it. So
I think the next one, like not to be a spunk trumpet or anything, but I think if we can nail the next juice to how I want it, this could outsell the other 3 fivefold on its own. Seriously.
Thank you, Daniel, if you've enjoyed the show. Super Hot Wheels got a question for you, Mark.
It will be, yes, but you'd have to take... I did answer but you would have to take the... So my tank comes with removable inserts in the centre for different airflow. But you can take the insert out and just put a big single coil in or 2 single coils for more airflow. So you don't necessarily need the insert, but... Yeah, you can do.
And Alan Daly, was he the one talking about your mod, Mark, TVP, Mark? The trouble is, Alan, there are 3 marks here, one with a C.
Yeah.
Better than being one is a C, one with a C. There's a TVP and there's a Naturevape, really. So there's a Jackson, Naturevape, or TVP is the easiest way. And
Dean says, do something with effing Coolada in you bloody wussies. Watch this space, Dean. That's all I'm saying, brother. Okay.
I did have, I'm not talking out of turn here, I did have a chat by one of your bottles of juice, and I'm not going to mention his name because it's not fair. He said, I feel like I've wasted my money. I hate mint and Coolada, and this is full of it. And, I feel like I'm, if it had been cheap, I'd have thrown it in the bin, but, it wasn't that cheap, and I feel a bit miffed. And I thought, that's odd. So I looked at his order. I checked his order, and he'd ordered Cool Shots. Now,
Oops.
to be fair to that man, he's not the first person to do that, and I guess we understand it because this is the industry we're in, so we understand it. But someone who, you know, goes off and does his job during the day and thinks, oh, what a bottle of juice, so and some Nick Shot, that one will do. That's nicotine shot, that'll do. Cool Shot, oh, cool, I'll have that one.
How do you fix that though? Because it's obviously a genuine mistake. Like, you know
It
what I
is
mean?
a genuine mistake, and I'm sure you can guess what I did. You know,
I'm sure you replaced them. I would like
did.
to think.
I did,
Yeah.
and I had no. I didn't have to because it says clearly in the description, add a cool minty taste to your vape, you know, with this Nick Shot. But I just thought, you know, he didn't do it on purpose.
Well, you know, not to obviously not to blow smoke at your ass. I'd never do that. But that's for me. That's why people shop at Naturevape for that kind of fucking customer service. Because, like you say, it was a genuine mistake. The geezer had fucked up. Most shops would have gone off your pop, tough shit.
Yeah. Unlucky.
But to replace them is like, you know what I mean? The fucking bravo, man. Well in.
Also,
if he gives us a shit review after that, I want his address.
Also, talking about
I'm gonna pour that cooler in his fucking eye socket.
Squirt it in your eyes.
Talking about your juice, and also giving Michelle a wee plug. Tomorrow evening, Michelle's being joined by the top two on the panel, by TVP and Mr. Naturevape, live on Instagram.
Oh, we've got to be on there.
Yes, you have to be on. You're on Instagram with her.
I've never been on Instagram before. I thought you meant watch her.
I know. Do I have to do it on my phone? Is it on my phone?
You can on your phone. Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
So on your phone, on Instagram, the two of yous, you've agreed, Mr. Naturevape.
Yeah.
The two of yous on with Michelle tomorrow evening, 8:00 on Michelle B Vapes, and she will live review the juices.
She's still got my PayPal. She's still got my PayPal, hasn't she, for payment?
Yeah, for you to send her payment for having you on her show.
Are you not banned from PayPal, Mark? Have you managed to keep that one?
Oh, there's not much I'm not banned from, Mike, to be fair.
Oh, dear. Alan Daly, I'm Irish. I don't eat potatoes and cabbage. There's an exception to every rule, isn't there, Roy?
Bullshit. I bet you did when you were a kid, though, don't you? Huh?
I had to laugh. There was a thing on today about. Did you ever watch the TV show Pointless?
Yeah,
I love it.
But one of the questions is, what's the proper name for potato and flour put together into a flatbread type thing? And what's the proper name for it? And one person got the name right, which is fudge. And there's loads of people now in Northern Ireland all going, I've never heard it called fudge before. It's never been called fudge. We don't know. But it's fudge.
That's yeah. I think Mark's mind and my mind are going in a similar direction here.
It's FADGE.
Fudge.
Fudge.
You guys eat fudge. We do that too.
Starts with an F, not a V, Mark.
Oh dear, that's too hot to make me laugh like that, Roy.
So if I went to an Irish shop like a baker and I went, "Oh mate, you got any veg?" Oh, fuck off! Oh my god!
I think we better move on.
Yo,
potato cake is the other name people call them.
Oh dear.
oh,
Stuart Dill, just trying to kill him after 5 days, Steve. Think I'll leave it till Saturday, Sunday, and try again. You need more than that, really, Stuart. You need 2 to 3 weeks for that, and it's quite harsh until it's steeped. Would you agree, Mark?
Mm.
I know what your name's going to be next week.
No, it is. It can be quite. Yeah. What was the question?
Killenberry is quite. It's quite harsh.
It needs
2 to 3 weeks.
2 weeks, I'd say. 2 weeks is where it starts mellowing out, and you start getting a little more I know when Gaz reviewed it today, he said it was quite very cream heavy, and he won't get much yogurt. But after a couple of weeks, everything mellows out, and it's for me, it's perfect after then. So
You're right there, Mark.
I'm struggling, Mark. I'm not going to lie.
You got pictures in your head, haven't you?
I'm struggling here. Oh.
I've broke him.
What was that program called, Roy?
Pointless.
Pointless. Can you imagine Mark on Pointless? I'm going to have to ask you to leave, Mr.
It'd be as bad as Bradley on The Chase. Whenever he went, it was like, what do you call this? Biting. It's supposed to be a biting midge, and he went biting minge.
Can you imagine being on that show and the geezer next to you goes, I know this. I know it's called Badge.
Fadge, not vag. Fadge.
Did you ever see the one on the chairs where it was Fanny Schmeller, the ice skater or the fucking skier, and it was Fanny Schmeller? and Bradley just fucking absolutely lost it. Fanny Schmeller. Fanny Schmeller eating fudge for tea. What?
Right, I think I nearly caught up with Chet. Yeah, thanks, Michelle. And apparently I'll be making my debut on what is it? Instagram. Tomorrow night. My debut.
Yes, I shall be there as well. So everyone tune into. In fact, everyone check out. Roy's just put a link in there. Go and subscribe to Michelle. We're doing a live juice review tomorrow with me and Mark and the beautiful little short-ass dwarf Michelle. She's going to be doing the CVP.
Can I just say a massive, massive congratulations to Michelle because she broke the 5K barrier.
Wow. Talking of 5K, MF broke that as on subs as well, I think. So congrats to him as well.
Congratulations to MF as well.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot, Michelle. Well done.
And that's not bad considering 2 years ago she didn't even she hardly used Instagram, and I helped push her along and kept her going. And
yeah, Roy, come on, Roy.
Here, Mark, I'll be brutally honest.
She's got some potatoes on her. Let's just come on.
If she used all her assets to their full potential, she'd be sitting on 500k. 500k by now. She'd be over 1 million probably if she used her assets, but she doesn't. She's a very modest young girl, and she doesn't like showing her assets off and everything else. So
this used to be.
Find your assets close to the ground.
So. Did you say Michelle's modest?
Yeah. You
do realise I've met Michelle.
Yeah.
Modest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were her bibs on show whenever you met her? No.
Only when I tried weighing them. Way.
Oh dear.
There and Super Hot Wheels. Mark's taking has taken the same as TVP. He's way to drop off a steamer. Mark normally just touching cloth by the time he gets to the end of the show.
Yeah, once he gets to 10 o'clock, it's like Turtle's Head, isn't it? Like, hello.
There you go. Michelle has placed her order. Naturevape.
Yeah, I just saw it come up on the screen actually. Thank you, Michelle. With your discount code, I hope. Nicky Maynard and a Fadge, yeah.
Don't forget to sign the box, Mark.
I don't think Michelle, do you want the box signed? You don't want the box signed, do you?
She wants the box signing.
I don't think so. She wants it genuine, original. You know, it's not a tank I've made or anything, is it? You used to like signing the boxes, didn't you, Mark?
I signed. Anyone who ever won an FP, I signed the box. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
In a gold Sharpie. Normally with a C word underneath.
What, congrats.
No. That's what Ron got. Eat my ball bag.
Oh, Mark, the guy who's making the signs for me said they would make lovely business cards if you need new business cards with a new logo on it.
I do.
Well, I'll get a price off them for you. So
get a price right, because mine are like fucking well old now. I ain't even got any with a new logo on.
Boris is off. Good night, Boris. Right, I think we're near enough at the time. Anything else before we go, folks? There's anyone? Someone's actually said I want something to say. I think I covered it, whatever it was. I think it was probably about the juice, just to tell you it was getting low. I think it was all it was. Jackson,
And you also waved about the clutch.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, it's time, isn't it?
Jackson.
Just a massive thank.
No, I haven't asked you to do that yet. Is there anything you want to talk about? We were a couple of minutes late.
I'm all right. Obviously, I got a couple of later reviews on the channel now. If you want to head over there and have a little look.
Well, goddamn, it's unlike you to plug a review.
I've never seen Jackson plug his own. Have you?
Huh?
I've never seen you plug your own reviews, Jackson. Is this a new thing?
You got it, mate. If I don't do it, no one else can do it for me. So I've got to get in there. Yeah,
absolutely, mate. Get in there. Jackson's got 2 new reviews up.
Everybody go to Jackson's YouTube channel, watch the Favander review, and ask in the comments, is this a clone?
Oh, don't. No, don't bother doing that.
That should sort of perk things up a little.
No, I'll have more emails, I guarantee it. I can guarantee it off them. But I'm not answering them back. I'll leave them. They can stay there. Job is a good one.
Thank you, Fletch. Roy does his concentrates for mouth long at 50-50. I do mine at 60-40, and when you order it, you'll be getting a mixing card to make life easy. That's what I was going to say. I remember.
Didn't get one.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Right. Send Tina a personal message. That's her department, not mine. But it was. do you remember last week that I showed off my tube to measure the and I got poo-hooed from the top right hand corner.
Yeah.
I got a personal message that night. TVP is wrong.
Who was it? Tell me now.
I think her name was Becca. Hang on. No, I did. I did get a message. I'll read it out if you want, but no, I won't. But do you want me to? I'll find
it. Read it out, yeah. Read it out. If it calls me a bellend, though, I'm going to rage quit.
No, he didn't do that. No, he's a nice fella. If I can find it.
Jackson, I've not commented on your video, all right, mate?
I bet you are.
Oh, you bet. Oh, you arsehole.
This is a clone.
I just put, is this a clone, bro?
Oh, you dickhead.
No, I can't find it. I will. I'll find it and I'll show you, Mark, when I found it.
So yeah, don't forget, everybody, head over to Jackson's Favander review. And
no.
Ask the question.
It's all right. Happy. If you want to head over to the newer reviews, I'm happy with that. Leave the older ones.
Is that a clone, bro? What is this?
No, it's not, mate.
Michelle just goes, no discount. She didn't use a discount code at all.
How come I can't copy that?
Mr. Naturevape.
No discount code, man. Is she like rich or what?
No discount code. Bless your heart, Michelle. Bless your heart. I'll definitely be there tomorrow night. Maybe
Not one.
I can't copy this. But it says, sorry for the late text, Mark. Been out this evening at football with my son. So only just catching up with tonight's show. I have to say TVP is wrong in capital letters. I think the mixing sleeve is a genius and love it. And I really do believe there is a market for it 100%. Don't you like them onions?
What's that one out of what? Fucking 130? Come on. The guy clearly owns like a drain pipe company or some shit. Doesn't he? Offer you fucking wholesale on drain pipes.
He works for the Plum Centre. Yeah.
Guy, man.
Okay, well, we have gone past the time now. I thought you'd like that, Mark. I thought I've got to read you that. Got to find that and read it to you.
No, I respect everyone's opinions apart from that gentleman's. Yeah.
I think, as we said before...
That's good if you respect my opinion, because I actually agree with him. You're wrong.
What? Roy disagrees with me?
That's unusual. So you want me to send you that mixing sleeve, do you, Roy?
No, you're okay. I'm using scales.
Right, you don't want a drain pipe. You don't want a drain pipe in the post. Why not?
Right, folks.
Yeah, don't buy me on.
Do you know what? My stomach hurts tonight with all this.
Are we done? Are we done?
Fladge or something?
Fadge.
Roy, keep it clean.
I know, talking about vag on here. Come on.
Right, let's say a good night. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first. I'll go first this week for a change. I always go I'll go first. Thank you, everybody in chat. Massive thank you for supporting the show. Still coming in, even though it's like fucking 800 degrees out there. It's literally like hotter than Satan's foreskin. It really fucking is, like ridiculously hot. My balls are sweaty and everything.
What a charming thought.
But thank you for coming in, supporting the show, having a laugh with us. Had a proper laugh tonight. Massive thanks to Roy. Massive thanks to Jackson, and big up to the gaffer, and we'll see you same time, same place next week. Cheers.
Thank you, Mark.
Guess it's me then.
How do you follow that, Roy?
I don't. Thank you to every single person in chat. Thank you for the 3 other guys on the panel for making tonight's time just go like that as normal. Michelle for making Naturevape a bit richer and us a bit poor. Don't forget, tomorrow night at 8 p.m, Michelle B Vapes on Instagram to watch her live. She is actually very good in the wee lives on Instagram. And thank you very much. Good night.
Jackson's hot.
I'm sweating my tits off, man. I really am. It's fucking boiling.
You look hot now. I've got to say, you do look hot now.
No, nice. Massive thanks to everybody in chat. Time goes fucking quick. The hour and a half does go astonishingly quick. Massive thanks to the fellow casters, Mark, and Roy, and see us again same time and next week for the #1 show, vape show in the UK.
Yo,
thank you.
I could have left you on there and just left you on, left you on. Scott Morrison. What a thing to say.
How very dare you!
So, guys, firstly, there's still time to put a thumbs up before we go while I say my good nights. We've got 60. I'm chuffed with that. So thanks for that. Only caught the last half hour, Northern Monkey. Well, you can watch the replay. We've had a giggle, as always. We hadn't actually talked much about vape stuff tonight, have we? But we've had a bit of fun, and I've enjoyed it. Sometimes we talk more about it than others. But I've enjoyed it. I think it's been great fun. Thanks for you three for dedicating your time, as always, on a Tuesday night for this. Do appreciate it. And until next week, folks, take care. See you soon. Bye now.
Bye.